Oh, I've got to get to the Big Brother Games, the opening ceremony. Oh, I'm dying here. I've been in Australia, now I'm in New York. I think I'm going to go to Paris next. Oh, I don't know if I can make it.
Jog on, you div.
I'm almost there. Hello, everyone. It's day 48. The time is 5:28. Oh no, my flame's falling off. Welcome to Big Brother's little brother, or Itik with a step, Gidi Holtbrat, as they say in Mongolia. On today's show, just about to cross live to the house to see the housemates with their opening ceremony. Also, Stretch Limmy's BBUK Express are here. About time. Fantastic. The boys are finally here to teach me some dance moves. Maxwell's here as well. We'll be taking your calls later on. And lovely Jodie Marsh is here to give us her take on the fantastic housemate sports. But for the last 2 days, the housemates have been training for the Big Brother Games. They've been paired up for the following events: Derek and Makosi, rhythmic gymnastics; Science and Orla, synchronised swimming; Anthony and Craig, cycling; and Eugene and Vanessa, trampolining. Let's go to the house for the opening ceremony and for Kamal to sing the national song you chose yesterday.
Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your light again? That fought and died for your bit hill and glen, and stood against him, proud Edward's army, and stood against him. Think again. The hills are bare now. And autumn leaves lie thick and still. Oh, a land that is lost now.
Go on, babe.
Who's...
That was brilliant. That was the national song of Scotland, O Flower of Scotland, which you voted for yesterday. 52% of you voted for it. Stay tuned for more sporting action as Derek and Makosi perform their gymnastics routine live on BBLB. Now, in case there's any confusion over yesterday's nominations, and frankly, I was quite confused. In fact, you could call this place a land of confusion. Let me explain. Here we go. Anthony, Craig and Kamal have been told by Big Brother they're up for eviction on Friday. But they aren't, and they don't know it yet. The truth of the matter is that Derek, Makosi, Science, Vanessa, Eugene and Orla are up for eviction because they didn't nominate this week, and they don't know that yet. And the two housemates with the most public votes will face eviction on Friday. Their fellow housemates will have to decide which one of them gets the boot, and that will be fun to watch live on Davina's show. None of them know that yet. With that in mind, today's Cool BBLB is quite simply, who do you think the housemates will evict on Friday and why? Here's how to get in touch. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this moment for weeks. I couldn't be more excited if I was about to meet Anthony's nan. In just a minute, I'm going to be meeting Anthony's 70s dance troupe, Stretch Limo's Boogie Express, who are going to teach me some mean moves. Tonight, Big Brother, I am going to be a boogie boy. Please welcome Stretch Limo's Boogie Express. Stretch Limo's Boogie Express. How are you guys? Thank you so much for coming on. Okay, that's Alan, Paul and Stephen, everybody. They're here to give us a quick shout about Anthony. So firstly, talk us through your character names.
Yeah, mine's Chip Rockwell, and basically that came from just like a combination of the guys travelling to Scotland in the back of the car, just throwing something about, and we just want something American, so...
I like it.
Boogie Nights, we just saw Chip Rockwell and thought, sweet,
nice
there
touch.
we go.
Juan?
Juan. Well, I've actually got the longest name. Basically, same sort of thing in the back of the car, and apparently I look like I'm Puerto Rican. I can't say it like, but that's how I got mine.
It's nice. And lastly, you need no explanation for why you're called Gino Ginelli.
I'm the
Tutti
Italian
frutti,
stallion.
what a cutie. Okay, guys, we are, however, missing Stretch today, aren't we?
We are.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, Stretch is in America recruiting some new dancers because Anthony obviously is not there no longer. And,
How many dancers are you going to get over there in the States?
We need
a few.
as many as we can get.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, for Stretch the most Boogie Express.
Yeah.
Now listen, you've got a name for me, haven't you?
Yeah.
Certainly do.
We've decided to call you Randy Rodriguez.
I'm Randy Rodriguez, everyone. How about that?
Kind of suits you, I think, Dermot.
Yeah, thank you. You can sound a bit more excited, everyone,
Yeah!
about me being called Randy Rodriguez. Okay, so how do you think Anthony's doing in the house? You guys know him well, right? How long have you been dancing with him?
Yeah, well, I've been Anthony's best friend since about 6, and he's been dancing about 3 years. He's I think he's doing all right.
Has he only been dancing 3 years?
3 years.
Well, that's good.
That
He's
natural.
youngster.
Okay.
But, yeah, he's the first few weeks I thought he got in the arguments a bit too much because he's really generally a laid-back kind of guy. But now it's like he's relaxed and he's been Anthony.
It's that house, though, innit? It brings out funny things in people.
Yeah.
Things have been quite eventful over the last couple of weeks. What do you make of Anthony and Mark Holster?
Well, considering he'd had a few sherbets, I think he was quite subtle.
Yeah,
Certainly
absolutely.
didn't normally, isn't it?
No one suspected a thing. Also, it's not only the relationship that he's had, he's also had a relationship with Craig. Let's take a look at that.
I'm starting to get to know Craig a little bit better. He seems all right because I wasn't quite sure about him at first.
You're completely not a slob.
You're just Mr. Vanity obsessed.
Oh my God! And you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together.
Describe your perfect partner.
You.
You reckon you aren't gay? A 70s dancer, a hairdresser that wears pink.
But your head's huge!
I've never had any dude like you as a mate, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, what a nightmare of a boyfriend you'd be! What a nag!
Now, I'm thinking Stretch the Most Boogie Express firstly loves all of God's children, and secondly, has quite a following from the dudes like you. But what do you make of the relationship?
Craig's a kind of a real nice guy and basically gets that across on screen. So I think Anthony just likes surrounding himself with good guys. But
Could you see Craig as part of Stretch the Most Boogie Express, or would he have to lose a couple of
think
pounds?
it's a
maybe a few pounds.
Definitely. The thing about Anthony is he just craves attention, so I think Craig has given him a little bit of attention. Just absolutely loves it, I think.
Okay, lovely. Now, boys, I need you to walk with me now, all right?
Okay.
It's time for the fun part, okay? As far as I can tell, Anthony has 4 reoccurring dance moves. They're all brilliant. You agreed to teach them to me, so let's get started. We have our 4 moves on our plasma screen here. First up is the ripple. Let's take a look at Anthony doing the ripple. Okay, it's the classic morning, it's the hangover dance. Anthony loves it. I reckon it's probably Anthony's favourite. Chip, you're going to just teach me how to do
No,
this.
I think Gino's going to do this.
Gino's going to do this,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Gino, if you would there for
So
us.
you've got to start off kind of like that, arm up.
Yeah.
Okay. Get you into the groove.
Oh, I see, so that your ass is moving quite a lot there. I like it. Gino Giannelli, Tutti Frutti, what a cutie. Okay, here we go, all right? I'm slightly careless.
No, that's sweet,
that's good.
Is that all right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
It's almost like a circular body pop, isn't it?
Like a wave.
Love it. Okay, next up we've got Crazy Feet. This is a lot more difficult. Anthony, once again, it's a favourite of Anthony's, especially in the morning. It's that does me in. It's the Charleston, the twist I understand, but it's that kind of Charleston step that I find quite hard. Who's doing this?
I think Man's going to do this one.
That one's actually the easiest one to
Is it? Do you think?
The secret is you've got to start off slowly, so it's got to be like
Oh,
that.
you've got beautiful feet, though. haven't you? Look at his feet. Look at those feet. Wunderbar. Right, here we go. Here we go now. So, is it like a variation of Running Man, which is one
It
of
is,
my
you
favourites?
can, you can bring in the rhythm man. Yeah,
Just a duck.
kind
Okay,
of.
here we go.
Do it. That's it, that's it.
Down the feet, down the feet. Bend down the feet, come on. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I imagine when you're out, and obviously the girls love you, so there's going to be guys giving you a little bit of aggro because the girls love you. You've got to cool them down. And now I imagine is where the next dance move started out from. It's called the cool.
Yeah, I'm going to see this one. Does he
Let's
said.
just have a look at Anthony doing it first, and then. Okay, it's the cool down. It's the cool down. It's the cool down. It's the cool down. It's the. That I imagine is the song that goes along with the cool down.
Yeah, members, yeah.
It's the cool down. It's the cool down. It's the cool down. Right. Okay. Go.
Yeah. As he said, it's not just the hand though. You got to get the knees involved as well. Down. So we'll like this one. Just give it a bit like that. Yeah.
Raise your legs.
Just give it a little
It's the cool down.
Yeah.
All right. Do it quick.
Oh yeah.
It's cool down. It's cool down. Cool down. And lastly, this is going to be so tricky. The Cossack. Let's have a quick look at the Cossack. Oh, now you see, Cossacks with Yul Brynner is one of my favourite films of all time, and I watched him do this. I still can't do it. Oh, there you go. There's that. And he's fit, isn't he? He's brilliant.
Yeah.
Who's doing the Cossack for us?
Yeah, I think I'm the lucky one for this
Oh,
one.
sure.
Yeah, you
Let's
just
go,
got to get down, get your knees out, and get one leg out. And we're just like this. We're just putting it out.
All right.
Just like that. Yeah, Dermo. Come on, let's see it.
Come on then.
How are Dermo?
Stretch Limo's Boogie Express, everybody. They are going to be performing at the end of the show and at all good clubs in the north of England very, very soon. In fact, right now, join us after the break. We go live to the house for Derek and Makosi's gymnastics routine. But first, it's time for our daily dose of Learn to Speak Maxwell. We'll see you in 3.
Hello. Now, today's phrase is jog on, and it does exactly what it says in the tin. It means sling your hook, or, for the more sensitive viewer, move along, old boy, you're boring me. So, the next time someone's chewing your ear off, simply tell them to jog on. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm going up west with the missus. I'll see you later.
Hey, my friends, welcome back. It's day 48 rather. Time is 5:40. Thank you very much. In just a couple of moments, we're going to be watching Derek and Makosi strut their stuff with the rhythmic gymnastic routine. But first, a lady who knows a fair few things about the splits. It's a lovely Jodie, everybody! Hello, Jodie. Nice to have you with us. Jodie, we're going live to the house in just a minute. But first, what do you make of this year's lying housemates? You like lying to the housemates?
I love it. I think that the more evil Big Brother can be to them, the better. Because, well, nobody wants to sit around and watch them just doing nothing.
True.
So the more nastiness we can bring into it, the better.
And it's just the little things, isn't it? It's the things that wind them up. It's just that kind of like drip.
I'm actually hoping that come Friday when the housemates have to nominate somebody, I'm hoping that they get to see each other doing it, so maybe it can be projected straight from the diary room.
What do you think they'll do? Because, I mean, everyone's just saying to me, well, they'll rebel. They won't do it.
Well, yeah, there's a possibility they'll rebel, but or try and rebel. I think they'll be forced into it eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously don't know yet, but I'm sure Big Brother has.
Yeah, I think they'll kick up a bit of a stink about it.
Now, Kamal's your favourite.
Yes.
Why Kamal?
He makes me laugh.
He makes you laugh just I just said his name when you're laughing.
I just love him. I think he's hilarious. I think he's just really good entertainment. Just to look at him even makes me laugh, and just his antics, what he gets up to.
How do you think it's been over the last couple of weeks? Because it's become slightly more uncertain in the last couple of weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's actually really ill at the moment. I think that might be slightly put on.
Might be faking that. Dicky Tommy. Let's take a look at your favourite moment.
Should I take all my clothes off and go take the food? Yeah.
No, keep your knickers on.
I'll just put my thong on and walk around. Yeah. Do you guys want to cook for yourselves this evening?
Don't walk near me, man.
What you cooking?
I don't know, it's trying to decide something. Ow!
I want to see your butt cheeks.
He doth protest too much, methinks.
Do you notice he's like, the way he stands is actually like a male version of Paris Hilton?
Well, the thing about Kamal, as I was saying this earlier on, I always worry about Kamal, because when they do like that shot of him where they start on the shoes and they go up, I always sort of get a bit confused and go, oh, nice legs, and they go, oh, no, it's Kamal! Oh, freaks me out a little bit. Okay, you're a lady of great style, a great beltage. What do we think about Kamal's outfits?
I love them. He is like a male Paris Hilton. I just think he's hilarious. I love everything he wears. In fact, actually, most of my best friends are gay men, and I'm a proper fag hag anyway, and I would love to have him around my house and let him raid my wardrobe, and I would do the same back.
There must be some sort of reality show that we can organise for that, surely. OK, you're in the Games last year. Lastly, have you got any tips for Derek and Makosi?
Well, you know what? It's very tough. I think you just have to practice your routine over and over and over again. And that's what I did. And also make it sexy, because there's nothing worse than just seeing a cheesy kind of routine.
We're about to see them right now. Let's cross live to the house to see Derek and Makosi and see if it is indeed sexy. Okay, we've got the classic problems with Big Brother sound at the moment. Can we carry on looking at them? Fantastic. Oh, there we go.
Derek is away there now with the ball. It's raining men. I love it when it rains men. If only it rains men every day. I'd be so happy. It's bouncing, bounce those balls. Bounce your man's balls like there's no tomorrow. Woo! They're away. God bless Mother Nature. Go Makosi. Shake your ribbon. Fabulous.
Okay, let's go back and have a bit of a chat about this. Fantastic stuff. Sexy. That's
Not
what
very
you said.
sexy,
That's
is
what you
it?
said you wanted out of it, Joe.
Yeah, it's not very sexy at all.
You don't think Derek, like, chucking that ball up in the air?
No, didn't really do it for me. Makosi's boobs look great in the leotard, though,
Makosi's
so that's a
boobs.
plus point.
Yes, absolutely. And
very
a
good to
lovely
see
shot of Makosi now as
she's
well.
got her hair tied back, and, you know, I lost a point in the games for having my hair down, so she's doing very well.
She is indeed.
Abiding by all the rules.
You had a couple of months to train the games. How do you think they're doing, given the fact they've only had 2 days?
Very well, very, very well. I think it's very impressive stuff. Could have been a little bit sexier, but you know, they'll learn, they'll get there.
You think the sexiness will be upped in maybe, perhaps, the synchronised swimming, the trampolining, or the cycling?
Not sure about those. It's all kind of in miniature, isn't it? I'm not sure about the synchronised swimming in the pool that's
I know,
that
it'd be
big.
hilarious. But science, I've never seen science in the pool, so the fact he's going to go in the pool is amazing. It's about to start, in fact, as you can see. OK, Kamal can't take part because he is unwell. What do you make of his singing and indeed his commentating? His commentating looked like he was game on there.
Just hilarious. And the singing, I've seen a clip of him earlier where he was just swaying in the high heels.
I've got a sense you and Kamal might hang out when he comes out of the house. That'd be fantastic.
I love him. I just think he's absolutely hilarious.
Finally, who do you want to see leave on Friday? And
Derek.
Why?
Because he keeps promoting fox hunting.
Right.
And I don't agree with that in the slightest. He's just really annoying me, to be honest.
If we can look over the field sports, can we see a nice guy there?
No, he's just annoying me. At the very beginning, I thought he was a nice guy and I quite liked him. My opinion of him has just changed. He's a waffler. He tries to sound intelligent by using long words. I don't think there's that much of a brain there. I just don't like him.
Derek, are you sure?
Yeah, honestly.
But you're a fag hag. He's gay. You can hang out.
Yeah, but he's different. He's not like my fat. You know, my gay men. They're.
That Derek, he needs a Jodie makeover, doesn't he?
He does. He's trying too hard, and he's, you know, I'd prefer someone to just be themselves, and he's trying too hard to sound intelligent and to sound educated, and I just don't.
Appreciate your opinions. Thank you very much, Jodie, everybody. No, definitely. We do. Most people love Derek, so it's good to have a good spread of it. On Friday night, one of Derek Makoshi's science, Vanessa, Eugene, or Orla will be evicted by their fellow housemates. But who faces the housemates vote, you decide, and here's how to vote. Jodie and Maxwell are here to take your calls for today's Cool BBLB, which is, who do you think the housemates will evict on Friday and why? Maxwell, what do you think of the performance?
Fantastic. I thought the leotard won't do Makosi too many favours. I think I would look much better in a
I
leotard.
thought her boobs looked good in it.
What about Derek?
Derek, he does it for me every time, to be honest with you.
Good stuff. Let's go straight to the phones. Jane in Bognor Regis. Hello, Jane in Bognor Regis.
Hi, Dermot.
You all right?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
OK, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think the housemates will probably vote out Eugene.
OK, why?
Well, I think it's the sort of last in, first out syndrome. I think anyone with a conscience might have any of them a conscience. Ooh. I think they might feel easier about voting him out, and I think he's perceived as boring.
So you'd like to see him go out as well?
No, there's others I'd like to see go out better.
OK, who?
Science and Makosi.
OK, fair enough. Your opinion. Hey, listen, what do we think? Do you think if that kind of whole, you know, last in, first out thing kind of pertains, do you think it'll be Eugene?
No, I don't. I think, well, the thing is, my mother needs some wallpaper putting up in the front room, and she's short of a role, so paste Vanessa up on the wallpaper, she'll blend in fantastically.
Do you think that if Vanessa is up against either Eugene or Orla on Friday, which is conceivable, seeing as though it's kind of what people are saying at the moment, but do you think if the housemates have to choose, they would choose Vanessa to go? Because they probably wouldn't, would they?
No, because of the last in, first out thing, I think they'll probably, Vanessa stuck it out for 6-7 weeks. Because she's done it, you know, she's done her bit, her stint, they'll probably say, well, because she's been here longer, she might deserve to stay.
Yeah.
But she hasn't really done much.
OK, thanks a lot, Jane. Next up is Kaz. Hello, Kaz.
Hi there.
You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Go for it.
Well, I think that they'll vote for Makosi.
Why?
Because I think they're suddenly realising now that she's playing a tactic game here. You know, they're getting used to her coming up to different ones, speaking about different people. I mean, the loft is her favourite place, for instance, and she lures them in, she speaks about them, and it's her way, I think, of getting them on her side to vote for other people, and it's just making her stronger and stronger in the house.
This is tricky, isn't it?
Control.
Because if, like you said, it could happen that they have to see who's nominated for who.
Yeah.
It could happen. They might have to do it to their faces. Do you think any of them will actually have the balls enough to turn around and actually say to Makosi, you know, you're going out? Because she's very much in charge of that whole group.
I think so, yeah. If there's going to be absolute warfare if it happens, so I can't see that Big Brother actually doing that because it will put a massive spanner in the works.
I'd like to see Big Brother do
that. Oh,
that.
that'd be brilliant.
I would like to see that, but I don't think, if they did do that, I don't think people would vote for Makosi.
Sure.
Because they'd be too scared of her.
Absolutely. Someone a little bit less in the limelight.
I would be. OK, thanks a lot to all our callers. Thanks to Jodie, Maxwell. Stretch Limo's Boogie Express are with us as well. Big Brother's Big Mouth, E4 at 7:30. The main show's at 10. We're back at 5:25. But before we go, dancing us out for one night on your Stretch Limo's Boogie Express.